Hey you guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Phantom Rider 698. I am the Phantom Rider, and here to my side is Shadow the motorcycle. Today we are going to talk about motorcycle tires. So today we're going to talk about motorcycle tires, you guys, and here's the deal. I don't really enjoy changing the tires myself. In fact, I feel like this is more of a job for professionals to do. So what I'm going to do is take the tires into the shop here in town, have a professional put them on. I highly recommend someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to the tires to do that work themselves. I have had my tires blow on the road before. I was going 30-35 miles an hour, and it was still a life-changing experience. So I am very conscious about my tires and making sure that my tires are healthy and in good condition, especially now that I'm going to be going on a long trip pretty soon. In fact, actually a couple long trips pretty soon that you guys are going to get to see in separate videos. But today I want to talk a little bit about the health of a motorcycle tire. Okay, so what you see here, you guys, is the front tire of a Shadow the motorcycle. And as you can see here, you can see where the grooves are on the tire and where the tread is. And as you can see, there's a little notch right about here. In fact, let me get a pointing tool and I can show you specifically. The little notch for the Metzeler tire that I have is going to be here in the tread. And when your tread here matches where that notch is, it's time to change the tire. And as you can see, it's pretty damn close. Like, I can't even get my... Yeah, I don't even know how to measure that. That is really close. So it is clearly time to change the tread on the motorcycle tires. As you can see, all the wear is in the center of the tire, and there's not really too much along the sides of the tire. And the reason being for that is because the Shadow motorcycle, it's built lower to the ground. It has lower suspension, and so it's really built for like shorter riders. If you like to put 2 feet on the ground when you're stopped at a light, the bottom line is the motorcycle is built lower to the road. So then that means you can't really lean into your turns too much like you would normal bike, like maybe an Arrow or like the older Shadow Aces that are built a little bit higher off the ground. The Phantoms are built really low to the ground, so that's why you see a lot of the wear in the center of the tire rather than on the sides of the tire. And the sides of the tire's tread are actually pretty good, but because this bike can't lean too far either or direction, that's why you see a lot of tread wear in the center of the tires. So the back tire is the same way too. So the motorcycle tires that I like to use are the Metzeler brand, the ME888 Marathon Ultras. I've been running these tires for about 3 years now, ever since I blew the last tire. I think the last tire I had was a Michelin prior to the Metzeler brands. I think it was. Don't quote me on that one. It's been so long ago. But up until that point, now I am running the Metzeler tire brands, and I really like the Metzeler Marathon Ultras, ME88s for the Shadow Phantom. These are pretty good tires. They got good tread. Once you wear that shine off on them, you get a little bit of road grime on there and rough them up a little bit. They actually do handle really well, especially in wet conditions too. I'm really pleased with the Metzlers. So this is actually my third set of Metzeler, and you can run these tires for a long time as well. In fact, the tires that I've had on here have been there for quite a while now. We're going on probably 2 years now, so there's a good reason why I want to go ahead and change the tires out now. However, the front tire, as you can see there, is the ME88s 120/90 17. That's the size of the front tire that you want for the Metzeler brand. And for the back tire, the Metzeler 160/80s, size 15. And again, ME88 Marathon Ultras. And these tires have been running me really good for the last 3 years. This is going to be my third set that I'm putting on Shadow the motorcycle today. and these are going to run me for at least the next year or two, at least, even with all the riding that I do in the summer months, and even in the fall for that matter. So I am a big supporter of the Metzeler brand tires. I like them. They do a great job holding the road. They're good quality. I've never had an issue. The only time I've ever had a tire blowout was that, I want to say it was it was a Michelin tire that I had on there before. But don't quote me on that. I'm not whatever the tire was, I can't remember exactly the brand name, but when I was doing a little research into it, I want to say it may have started with an S too. But it's been so long ago now, and I've never looked back at that brand ever since switching over to Metzeler, and ever since switching over to Metzeler, I've never had that issue. So be very self-conscious about your tire health. Just be aware of that in regards to the Shadow Phantoms, because they're built so much lower to the ground than other cruisers are. You're going to be running the center of the tire a lot more than you would the sides, especially when you're taking your turns. So just be aware of the tire health in your Shadow Phantoms. And if you have any questions about the Metzlers or tire health or anything like that, just, you can always shoot me a message here on YouTube. And of course, always hit the like button and comment if you feel like you have thoughts or opinions on the matter, or if you have a tire brand that you like better, feel free to make a comment and let me know. Otherwise, that's it. So Shadow's going to be getting new tires today, new shoes to go running around this summer.